listening from today, I'd like to ask, do you think that given that Mr. Yao's issues are still fresh on many people's mind, it could be an advantage to you towards this by-election?
To me, it is a closed chapter. The by-election should be focused on bringing the best person into the ward to serve the residents. It was an unfortunate incident. It has happened. I think for all of us, the important thing is to focus on the future, close our ranks, and focus on the more important needs, which is really to select the best person to take care of the ward.
DPM, how does the PAP rate its chances, and is the target to improve on the performance of last year?
Well, as Desmond himself has put it, the PAP is the underdog. Hougang has been under the Workers' Party for the last 20 years, under Mr. Loh Tia Kiong, and we come in as the underdog. And he's going to work his socks off to serve residents, to show what he's worth. And we're going to try our very best in this election. We took Potong Pasir and Hougang very seriously in the GE, and we take Hougang very seriously in this by-election.
Yes, you are quite right that, of course, we have a head start. But let us not forget the fact that this was in opposition hands for 2 decades. So I have a lot of catching up to do. And you compare that there's 20 years that Mr. Lau has worked, and of course, Shin Long was there, and now there's going to be a new candidate. For us, PAP and myself, we got a work cut off for us. But one thing that we are very sure of in the last 15 months is that we have worked our socks off. That we have gotten to know our residents much better. We have forged much stronger relationships. I think we believe in the quality of our interaction, and we believe in the quality of our work. So, is there catching up to do? Yes. But are we satisfied and happy with the work that we've done in 15 months? Definitely. Is there more that can come and more that people can expect from us? I think definitely.
Mr. Choo, I was wondering how likely is it that the market at Hougang Avenue 3 will be built, and how will it depend on your performance? If let's say if you do win, can residents expect the market to be built quicker, perhaps?
I think I've lobbied for it with no elections in sight. That you'll find that if there are local concerns, I'll champion for it. I'm prepared to work as best as I can with the government to do so. It will be built regardless of the outcome of the elections. This has been our commitment to the people. As long as MND, the government, finds that there's sufficient grounds and reasons, and they find merits in my representation to them, I think they will act on it. And this will be on balance of the other projects that will come about. But one thing that residents can be very confident about is that I will make sure that I champion this for as long as it takes.
From today news, two questions. One is, how is the PAP going to support you in this campaign? Because this Mr. Hezekiah is here and Mr. Alex Yam is here. And my second question is, what are some lessons you drew from your last campaign here that you're going to apply in this?
So can you repeat your second question again?
What are some lessons you drew from your last campaign here, and how are you going to apply it here?
I think the PAP has always worked as a team. That we take whichever constituencies and wards very seriously. I'm very, of course, it is not unexpected to me, but yet I'm still extremely happy that, yes, I have the full support of my fellow comrades. But it's also important to note that I'm my own man, that this is a local election, and that while they are there to render their assistance, it's going to be pretty much how we'll be there to show to the residents that we are really their best choice for the future. So I'm my own man fighting this battle. Of course, you can expect that party veterans, the stalwarts like Mr. Tharman is going to be here to give me the advice, but ultimately, it is about me delivering the results on the ground. It is about the local MP being able to help the residents and take care of them in the long term. Now, in terms of lessons learned, of course there are many. Nothing beats a defeat to reflect upon what you can do better. And that's something that you'll find that I've done repeatedly. But one thing that come across to me very strongly was there is no substitute for quality work. There's no substitute for quality relationship. There's no substitute for being able to deliver what you say. And this is something that I found repeatedly. As long as you're genuine, you're sincere, residents can feel that. And there's no substitute for that. So you find that that has continued to be a hallmark of what we've been doing on the ground for the last 15 months.